Bryson Tiller.
That is Bryson Tiller. Oh, I know it. What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most distinguished show on the internet. My name is Riley, as hosted by my unwavering co-host Dignan.
I will never fold.
Today's game is simple. We're simping for samples. This is Guess the Popular Rap Song from the Sample. If you haven't seen the other episodes, here's how it's gonna work. DJ Grant's gonna play us a song or sound that has been sampled in a popular rap song. We're gonna have to guess which popular rap song that is. 1 point for each one we get right. Me versus Dignan versus you.
Grogdor in the old cave.
Rip up the old cardstock, Grogdor. This is a stroller zone. Before we're gonna do it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you wanna see more. HIVEMINDTV.com for our merch. We've also got a drop with Copes over on his website. Pick up something from that drop. We also got our Patreon and our Cameo linked in description, as well as tickets for our live show October 30th in Detroit, Michigan, Halloween show. But most importantly, today's video is brought to you by
Surfshark. That's gonna be you surfing the web privately.
We'll tell you more about Surfshark a little later in the video. Thank you, Surfshark.
DJ Grant, hit us with the first sample. Sound like Krungbin.
Oh, I know it.
Oh man, I don't know. It's like a.
All right, cut all the BS. So usually we try to drum up a little bit here. I'm just gonna give one of my one-liners while he's thinking. Now, stealing pasta is all fun and games until the law's on you.
Lasagna. Mondays. Am I right?
You're telling me.
You know Garfield was based off Jeffrey Dahmer?
What? How is Garfield based off Jeffrey Dahmer?
I don't know. People get inspiration in a lot of different ways, Riley.
I know, but he's a cat who hates Mondays and loves lasagna.
Yeah, Mondays loves lasagna. 3, 2, 1.
But Ghost Town, Kanye.
I put all of the lights.
It is Ghost Town by Kanye West.
Yeah.
I figured it was a Kanye song, but I couldn't. That's the only Kanye song I know, so.
It was taking everything for me to not just be like, someday.
Yeah,
You
okay,
know?
I could hear that.
Someday, I wanna lay down like God did.
God did.
God did.
God did a lot of shit. He flooded the earth. Like, people don't really talk about that. Like,
Yeah.
he flooded the earth because he didn't like the people, except for 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Like, you can say, like, God did believe in DJ Khaled and all his friends. God did create life itself. But then you also got to say, God did flood the earth because he didn't like the people.
He also made fentanyl.
Okay, another point in the positive column. He also told that one dude in the Bible to kill his own son as a prank.
Yeah, it was kind of like a do it.
And then he's like, okay, I'll do it. And then
Yeah,
he's like,
like-
you weren't actually gonna do that, right?
He's like, oh yeah,
He's
totally.
like, dude,
not.
I was messing with you, dude. Your old buddy God told you to kill your son. I can't believe you were about to do it, dude.
Before we get into the next one, we should tell him about Surfshark.
Let's do it. That's right. Today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Surfshark VPN.
Riley, do you even know what a VPN is?
Have no idea.
It's a virtual private network.
Okay, tell me more.
It encrypts all your data that is sent between your device and the internet.
Okay, I completely get it now. That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
It'll keep your stuff safe from big evil companies
Corporate America.
and cyber criminals
Hackers.
like Seth Green.
I'd say he's maybe just a hack. Also, a VPN swaps the real location of your device with a different one, changing your IP address and allowing you to virtually travel the world.
You might be thinking to yourself, why the heck would I want to do that? Well, imagine this scenario. You're in North Korea and you're trying to Venmo your friends because you just split a dinner. They don't have Venmo there, but with Surfshark, you can switch your IP address back to your comfy home in Iowa where they do have Venmo and you can use it just as normal. Or you can unblock content walls. If you're in Tasmania and you're trying to watch Friends and they don't have Friends on Tasmanian Netflix, you find out where they do and you can swap IP addresses to that location and watch Friends in its entirety in one night. I mean, that's awesome. Not to mention Surfshark's clean web feature, which blocks ads, trackers, malware, and phishing attempts, and allows you to search the web safely.
And you just can't surf safely where people are fishing.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the lines, like the hooks. There's gonna,
Yeah.
like, you're gonna wanna surf in a place where there's no fishing going on, and that's the clean web through Surfshark VPN, which is our sponsor for today's video.
If you use code HIVEMIND right now over at Surfshark VPN, you not only get 83% off, which is a ridiculously high number,
Yeah.
you also get 3 months for free.
3 months free?
And if you don't like it, they got a 30-day give back deal going too.
Okay, so if you don't like it in the first 30 days, you bail out.
I think they should have something like that for marriage.
And the code is HIVEMIND, the name of our show.
HIVEMIND!
So go to the link in description, sign up for Surfshark VPN today, use code HIVEMIND, you get 3 months free, 83% off. Thank you to Surfshark VPN for allowing us to surf safely, and also for sponsoring this video.
That's boss of them.
And we're back. DJ Grant, hit us with that second sample. Ooh, I definitely recognize this melody.
It has like a bit of a to it.
Bit of a what?
A bit of a. Sounds like the baby's about to come
I
in.
know, I literally, yeah, it does sound like DaBaby at the end. I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Call of Duty.
We listened to part of his new album today, and it is no joke one of the worst pieces of music that I've ever heard. And I thought people were exaggerating when they said it was bad. No Condom by DaBaby. If you want a good laugh today, go listen to that song.
Or the Call of Duty one. There's like a 10 seconds of gunfire in the middle of one verse. 3, 2, 1.
Put Smino, J. Cole, 90 proof.
Put like this.
It is 90 proof by Smino and J. Cole.
Okay, all right. It was like a last-ditch effort, literally, because I thought it was an old song, and then I was like, this sounds like something that Smino would sample, and that's his favorite rapper and a song that he's listened to a lot, so that's why he's like this. While he's in a bad mood, I will tell you, stay tuned for a surprise at the end of the video.
I guess. I will be honest, in all transparency, I looked this song up to see if there was a sample in it a few days ago.
Yeah.
And it said no samples on Genius. So that's why I didn't guess it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, of course Grant will pick this. I better figure out what it is so I can cheat.
Oh, that's why you were doing it?
Yeah, I was trying to cheat.
Really?
Yeah. Look at where it got me.
I thought you were going to say, like, you looked it up to use it as your sample because you pick samples in it. You looked it up to cheat?
Yeah, I was like, Grant's going to pick this one for sure. Yeah, it's crazy.
Why are you admitting this?
Well, I'm saying for all the kids out there, look where cheating gets you.
2-0 deficit. That's what it gets you.
That's what it gets you, a big nothing.
In a bad mood.
Yeah, I'm in a super bad mood now.
I know, and I'm in a great mood.
I wish I had some 90 proof to wash down these worries, you know what I mean?
Grant, hit us with the next one. Yep.
Recognize that?
Sure do.
Sound like Blade.
Way Back by Travis Scott.
Oh, wait.
The sample is Way Back by Travis Scott.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Travis Scott sound like Blade?
So Way Back by Travis Scott is being sampled here on another song. I don't know where to go with this then.
You make the bed you sleep in.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't make my bed either.
I don't have to.
I think that shit's overrated.
It's like tying your shoes after you take them off. What are you doing?
That's a good point.
You're just gonna put them back on.
Yeah.
Like, I get that it might look better if the shoes are tied on the ground, but
Yes.
like, doesn't matter. Like, eventually you're going to have to untie them and slip them back on, you know?
Slip yourself right back into that bed.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's more of like a philosophical thing. You make your bed and then you take care of the rest of your life throughout the day.
Why is it called making your bed, too?
Yeah, you're
like,
not.
somebody made my bed a while ago
Yeah.
in a bed factory. I don't make it. I fix the stuff on it to make it presentable. That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I'm not making the bed. That's giving myself way too much credit.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
I put Riding Strikers by Future.
I put Call of Duty by DaBaby.
This is Prices by Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, it's on Eternal Take. That makes sense. It does sound.
I can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Anytime like real contemporary shit gets sampled, I think it's interesting.
Way Back is such a good song. Like, one of the best from Birds in the Trap. Might be the best song on Birds in the Trap.
I do ain't up in my price. I do ain't up in my price. I do ain't up in my price.
That is a great song.
Eternal Take's a great album. I have a question. Why do they always make sports movies about people who played for like one play? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's all about this like crazy journey of a guy who's like a janitor or like the manager on the team, or he's like 4'4",
Yeah.
and he tries out for the basketball team and they like put him on the bench and then they have to put him in for one play and he's like the hero. Like, they should make movies about the guy who is the best. Like, they should make a Tom Brady type movie.
I mean, I think you're being ridiculous.
Why?
Rudy, Invincible. Name another. That's about one guy making one play.
Like Mike?
Like Mike? You talking about the one where the kid gets magic shoes and becomes the best player?
Yeah.
That's not like Rudy or Invincible, which are the two movies I believe you are referencing that you casted one of the widest nets I've ever heard. You said, why are all sports movies like Rudy and Invincible? When really, only Rudy and Invincible are like what you said.
What about The Rookie?
The Rookie. Remind me.
Dennis Quaid. He's like 44 years old and tries out for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Does he make one play or does he become good?
It's not one play, but it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like he's good for a little bit. Yeah. Then he's too old.
Okay, 3. I'll give it to you. But there's a lot of movies about greatness.
What about Rookie of the Year? Do you remember that one?
No, is that Dennis Quaid again?
No, it's a little kid who like breaks his arm and then he like can throw like 110 and he plays for the Cubs.
It's a sweet sample.
You know, my cat wants to go on a quest to get her voice back. She just needs permission.
Quest is a mission. Cats purr. Purr. Period. Slay. Period. I've been reduced to sounds and quacks and quirks. What if I wanted to write the Declaration of Independence?
What do you mean if you wanted to write it? It's been written.
Yeah, but what if I wanted to do it?
Like back in the day when it was written, you wanted to write it or you want to write it now?
I can't write the Declaration of Independence because I'm just a joke now.
You can't write it because it was written like hundreds of years ago.
It's the internet's fault.
It's the internet's fault that you can't write the Declaration of Independence?
I should have signed that motherfucker.
Oh, are you talking about Lil Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a big deal for you to sign him, but at the same time, it's like, look at what he's done for himself and for like his community and everything.
Yeah.
He's such a successful guy. You got to be happy for him. At a certain point, you got to just kind of cut your losses.
I think you're right.
And he's got that really successful low-grade sunscreen brand, 4PF. It's for little babies.
3, 2, 1.
I put California Love by Tupac.
Put Big Papa by the Notorious B.I.G.
This is Hypnotized by Big E.
Damn it. It was the other one I was thinking of. Damn it. I feel like that was my only chance to get one right today.
You're gonna get other ones right, dude.
That was literally my only chance and I fucking blew it. What am I, hypnotized by fucking dumbass magician telling me dumbass shit in my head? It's not even me guessing this shit, it's the dumbass magician.
There's a dumb magician telling you what to guess?
Yeah, I'm hypnotized by an idiot.
When did you get hypnotized by this moron?
This morning,
What happened?
he made me follow his finger around until I got sleepy. And now these are his words, not mine.
I feel like the biggest trick of them all is making you think these are his words and not yours. Like maybe you were hypnotized by reality. Mind freak.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I'm back.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right, cool.
I'm glad to have you back. That other guy, whatever version of you that was.
He's an idiot,
Yeah,
right?
it was like idiot, but also down in the dumps. It was like a kind of a bad mood Brandon, as they call him.
Come on. Ha, sicker than your average. Papa twist cabbage off instinct.
Pink Stink Gators, my Detroit players. Oh, we're Detroit players. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the old heads and OGs and everybody that came before us. Superman. It's like Superman who's just really hungry.
Batman. This is a guy who's really good at baseball. DJ Grant, hit us with the next one.
This next one is an interpolation.
An interpolation. Okay.
Making each day of the year.
Beatles.
Here, there,
And everywhere.
love that song, Revolver.
Who the fuck is Rin Tin Tin? Is that like a bedtime story?
I thought it was Crazy Frog lyrics.
Rin Tin 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 Tin. 3, 2, 1.
White Ferrari.
6 God.
It is White Ferrari by Frank Ocean.
You're right. He's totally right. I remember it now.
Spending each day of the year, White Ferrari.
Another one of my favorite songs. Fucking hate this magician, dude.
What is that? I thought you were out of the magician shit. I mind freaked you.
I feel like he's still fucking me though.
Chris Angel took my mind and then he freaked it.
Freaked it.
Spending each day of the year. White Ferrari.
Beautiful song. Makes me cry sometimes, but not today, internet. Wait a minute.
It is spooky season.
Oh, geez. Something just unlocked my, like, 6th grade self.
Yes. This was like a challenge.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you can't even make it through this song, bro. You ain't even tough enough.
I never thought we'd ever say the name of this song in a HIVEMIND video. In my entire life, I never thought we would. There's a bunch of people who watch us that are young that don't know what we're talking about right now. Like, we're gonna say the answer, and then they're gonna have some homework to do.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be
You don't
rough.
have to do it though.
Yeah, you don't have to. We're not telling you to do it. We don't want to be responsible for telling you to go listen to this song. But we're gonna guess it.
3, 2, 1.
Dance with the Devil, Immortal Technique.
That's what I put.
This is Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I love that this is your first point. In this game, your first point is Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
Not two of my favorite songs ever, but my favorite song ever I got.
Me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes.
What an era.
I mean, you had M doing some crazy shit, and then you had shit like this. Really dark stuff is said in this song.
Me and my brother bonded over this song, like getting into rap. All right, so for these next two, Dignan and I have picked out samples for each other to guess from. DJ Grant's gonna play a sample that Dignan has picked, I'm gonna guess, and then vice versa.
Grant, cue up my sample.
Ooh.
That's Jeff Lorber, baby.
That's Jeff Lorber, huh?
Rain Dance. Talk about some homework. Go listen to that song.
Sounds very familiar.
I will say there are two possible answers here.
Two possible answers, okay.
Well, I will say there are 55 possible answers. This is a very famous sample that gets used all the time, but I think there's two popular ones that are in your 3, 2, 1.
Put Take a Chance by Dami and JD Beck.
No.
This is Can't Stop, Won't Stop by King Combs and Kodak Black.
And the one I thought you could guess too is Crush on You, Little Kim.
Oh,
See me
okay.
on the internet.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop, bad boy. Always upgrading from my last whore. I don't fuck my Risha Keith.
That's a sweet sample use. I don't listen to Kodak Black basically at all. So,
That's fair.
Yeah.
I just got hip to that and I was like, oh, that's Jeff Lorber. And then I was like, wait, that's also Lil Kim.
That's cool. All right, DJ Grant, hit him with my sample.
This is a Bobby Blue Bland.
Now, I will say there are 3 popular answers that you may know.
I wish I could hear the vocal because he comes in such a crazy way on that original song. He's like,
Yeah, I listened to it for the first time recently because I know all of the songs that sample this song. When I found out that they all sampled it, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And I listened to the whole song and was like, what?
it is dense emotion. Like,
Oh, yeah, he is like crying, basically. 3, 2, 1.
Mamacita.
This is Mamacita by Travis Scott, Nostalgia by Pusha T, and High All the Time by 50 Cent.
It is Nostalgia by Pusha T.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
That's the one that made me pick this.
Yeah.
Is I heard Mamacita and was like, wait a minute, this is Nostalgia. And then I listened to Nostalgia and then I was like, I gotta find this sample. Then I realized it was High All the Time by 50 Cent too.
Yeah.
4 different bitches got they mule on. Black Ferris Bueller cutting school with his jewels on.
Shout out Ferris Bueller.
Big day off.
Mamacita, Cita, Cita.
I did want to add that 50 Cent samples a different part of the song.
That's cool.
I smoke that good shit. I stay high all the time. I'm on some hood shit.
Each person did a way different take on it.
And Nostalgia is that song that got like nerded out about with that TikTok that went super viral. But that shit still amazes me. I rolled my eyes a little bit at like, do we really have to do math for like a Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar song? But when you really think about it, that is some like different level shit. Like if Eminem did it, everybody would hate it. But because Kendrick did it, and because it like has to do with Coke and Pusha T, and like the song is directly split in half, like all of the details for it, I love lore like that. That shit's awesome.
It's like when you already love a movie
Yeah.
and then you learn like that the director went to this extent to like pay homage to this and it's actually a reference to this. You're just like, oh yeah.
It's like if you watched Boyhood and liked it and then realized that they filmed it for 10 years with the same actor growing up the whole time.
Right.
And you were like, why does anybody do this? That's what I think about Kendrick with that verse. Why does anyone do this? It took people 6 years to notice.
All right, this next one's an interpolation.
Okay, an interpolation.
Here's to a long life and a merry one, a quick death and an easy one, a pretty girl and an honest one, a stiff whiskey and another one.
Scottish cheers. And here's to the boys who walk long to drink beer and wear shoes when they are near. And a mother's love and your grandma's tongue, I drink whiskey only for fun.
I know who it is. I don't know if this is the right song.
3, 2, 1.
Fair Trade by Drake?
Berserk by Eminem.
This is Pop Star by Drake.
I I knew it was Drake's voice, and I was just doing it in my head, and I was like, what song is this on? So it's pop star like DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
With the one with the Justin Bieber music video? Yeah.
I want a pretty girl and an honest one. I want this drink and another one.
It's kind of badass, honestly.
I mean, yeah, he only replaces, so a long life and a merry one becomes a long life, a legendary one. And then he replaces whiskey with, I want this drink and another one. Which, I mean, it just is more on brand for Drake. It's pretty cool.
He made whiskey, though, so I don't know why he'd change it.
Ah, he could have promoted his own whiskey.
Virginia Black or whatever.
Drake does watch a lot of TV. He'd be chilling. His house is sick. I would be chilling in there too all day until I have to go out.
Wish I could dog sit.
Oh my God, dog sitting at Drizzy's house?
I'm not allowed to dog sit in Canada anymore, though.
Really? What happened?
I'd rather not.
Oh, come on.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Come on, give it up a little bit.
I killed a dog.
You killed the dog?
Yeah, I fed it too much Mickey D's.
You fed a dog McDonald's?
I know. In retrospect, this is a terrible idea, but it was in my 20s, so.
It was in your 20s?
Yeah.
What'd you feed it?
A lot. Like 20-piece nugget, I fed it a burger, I fed it Filet-O-Fish. I was trying to see what he liked. I was filming a reaction video, his reaction video for his channel. But then turns out this is last.
Jeez, man, that's messed up.
Beep boop.
Stop trying to lighten the mood. What?
You're a grown boy.
You talked about killing a dog by feeding it a bunch of McDonald's, not even just like a fry or two.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's go to the next one, Grant.
It's gonna be some little peep ass shit. Fucking American football. Oh.
See, but I'm stuck in the same peephole I'm always stuck in.
What's that?
Which is I just don't know which peep song this actually is. Like I have two in my head right now, and I'm trying to decide between them.
I got stuck in a peephole one time. Thought it was a glory hole.
Jeez.
3, 2, 1.
Cobain by Lil Peep.
White tea.
It is Cobain by Lil Peep featuring Lil Tracy.
Finally, I get a Peep one right after all of this time. Hellboy, one of my favorite mixtapes of all time.
I just fell in love with a bad bitch. Told me that she loved me too, baby. I'm not having it.
He says that in the song. He says sniffing cocaine because I didn't have no activists. I understand that drugs can be interchangeable for people, like they just want something. But what a weird trade-off.
Yeah, that's tough.
Being
That's
like, damn, I wish I could sip lean, but I guess I'll just snort cocaine.
It's like, well, I can't have burgers, so I'll eat a fish.
Whole different night that you're making for yourself. I do love on that project, by the way, on Hellboy, that the song Cobain comes right before the song Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
And it's like a very perfect dichotomy of Lil Peep's sound.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane is one of his idols, and then Kurt Cobain. Crazy, just the influences he was playing with.
Bryson Tiller.
That is Bryson Tiller. Oh, I know it.
I think I could pull off a mullet.
I mean, I guess if you tugged hard enough. And the guy, you know what I mean? I've seen you do some pretty terrible things to people's hair. And I'm not just talking about your haircuts, you know what I'm talking about?
It's like pulling the tablecloth out. He's like, wow!
He's like, whoa, I got a buzz cut.
Buzzies and mullies are in.
Buzz cuts are more in than ever.
Yeah.
Buzz cuts are coming back. Mullets are over. If you're growing a mullet right now, give it up.
You don't really grow a mullet.
Whatever, if you're fashioning a mullet, if you're carving a mullet out for yourself right now, if you're workshopping your mullet era, pump the brakes a little bit, okay? You are about to miss a whole trend cycle.
Just buzz it.
Just buzz it off right now. You will look hot. Just ask quickly.
Sexy boy. 3, 2, 1.
ESTG and Jack Harlow backstage passes.
Churchill Downs.
This is Backstage Passes by ESTG and Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
See, I figured it had to be Jack.
Because of Louisville.
Right.
What does he say in the song? He's like singing like, don't. He's like, I can hit notes like, don't.
Yeah.
Bryson is sweet, man. I appreciate like his career arc in general. Like made a surprise album like off his laptop that everyone loved. Made another record and then it's just kind of like cooling.
He's a very different story than somebody like Fetty Wap or McConan who like went through the industry and got dealt kind of a bad hand. Definitely got kind of manipulated by some big suits somewhere. It seems like Bryson Tiller is like choosing to chill at his mansion in Louisville.
Yeah. That's what I would do if I came out with one surprise album and it went crazy. I'd be like, I'm done. Like it's a wrap.
But you could turn into Steve Lacy because that's what he did.
True, yeah.
He made an album on his iPhone and then turned that into now like a #1 song.
Yeah. I mean, Malibu by Anderson .Paak too was
same deal.
Very low budget, made it on a MacBook, and look at him now.
That dude is on that good coke.
Yeah.
Have you seen his interviews? He is on that good shit.
Yeah.
The shit that doesn't even do much like bad to you.
No, that
it
Meryl
just
Streep shit.
gets you. Yeah, that Streep shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's on that Streep shit.
Daycare in her throat. Hit songs in my notes. Hit notes like don't.
Daycare in her throat, though. Jack Harlow shouldn't be allowed to say that.
Oh yeah, he can.
Actually, he is kind of the only one who can. And Lil Wayne.
Yep.
That's the one thing in the Venn diagram where Jack Harlow and Lil Wayne are the only two people allowed to say it.
Future could say that.
Yeah, it wouldn't hit as hard, though.
No, it wouldn't, but he could.
All right, let's get to the next one.
Come on.
Blade.
Wait, what?
Is that Wesley Snipes?
This is the trailer for the movie Blade.
So yes, Wesley Snipes.
It is Wesley Snipes. Oh shit. It's probably a Blade song, I guess.
Could be a Blade song, could be a Cardi song.
Yeah.
Because of the vampire element.
It's one of my favorite fucking trilogies of all time.
Really?
Oh, it's so good. It stands up too.
I haven't seen it.
It's like our generation's black superhero, you know?
Yeah.
Blade was like a real badass.
Do you think Wesley Snipes has heard of Blade? Like the rap, like Blade from Sweden?
Oh, I'm gonna say no.
See, I don't think so either, but I wonder if there's just like one person in his life who is like, do you know about this?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh, that's weird, and then forget about it. But like, you know,
I wouldn't be surprised if there was no one in Wesley Snipes' circle that knew about Blade.
not even like a nephew or something.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I wouldn't be that shocked. 3, 2, 1.
Drain Story, Blade?
Really though?
This is Hotel Breakfast by Blade.
Oh, interesting. It's in Hotel Breakfast.
I thought I was just being funny.
Oh, no. I mean, I figured that's what it was. I mean,
Yeah.
he has a lot of like, the reason I picked Drain Story is just because it's kind of like a bombastic, ridiculous beat. And so maybe it was just like randomly in there.
Yeah.
There's a goddamn boing sound in Malhor Freestyle.
Yeah.
Where is it in Hotel? Well, we'll hear. Yeah.
Fabrics on my body. It's a sign of probably.
Blade. It's just buried in there.
I never would have noticed it. If nobody had pointed it out to me, I never in a million years would have ever been like, I think there's a sample in there.
Oh, is that Wesley Snipes?
6-2, let's get into the last one.
Come on now, Grant.
On your feet, people, on your fucking feet. Let's go. I want to see some fucking school spirit. So show me a cool dance move or something. Just do something. Fuck. Oh!
All I can think in my head is like, this fall, tackle the nearest project in your backyard with Home Depot.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be my girl?
My favorite Pitchfork review of all time is of Jet's album with I think that song on it, where in lieu of a written review, it just had a 0.0 and then a video of a monkey peeing into its own mouth on pitchfork.com. Back when Pitchfork actually had something bold to say and were actual music snobs that everybody hated, it was way more entertaining. And now they're owned by Condé Nast and they just give everything like a 6 and they're like, that was pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 6, 1.
So fine, and I really wanna make it mine.
4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks, cause you don't need money when you look like that, do you on it? I love that song. I don't care. 3, 2, 1.
Put I by Kendrick.
Super Freaky Girl.
This is Bust a Move by Young MC.
I can hear it now. Fuck, man.
Bust the move.
Just bust a move.
Wow, I've not heard that song in so long.
I'm picturing like people crossing each other up.
Yeah, it's
like
just
a
a
little
basketball
montage.
Yeah. You wanna... the team is getting better.
They go from bricking layups to like,
yeah. And then the one player gets in for the one play and the whole movie's about him. And then he makes a big, crazy 3 to win the game. Yeah, it's like from half court and nobody ever thought it would go in. It's the ugliest form of all time. And then they all pick him up on their shoulders and they're like, who would have thought a kid who just worked in the cafeteria could be our ace in the hole in the championship game? Dude, you're awesome and popular now. Put on this varsity jacket. It's like a cool ass fucking story that they tell all the time though.
it's just not.
It's every sports movie. For the surprise that I was saving for the very end, if you like this game, you're in luck because there's a whole nother episode of it premiering right now on our other channel, HIVEMIND Unlimited. It's linked in description. Subscribe to that channel. Go watch another whole episode of samples.
Wow.
This game here ended 6-2. We'll see how that game goes. Thank you for playing along with us. Let us know if you want us to keep doing samples. But most importantly, we'd like to thank our sponsor for this video,
Surfshark.
Use code HIVEMIND, Surfshark, sign up today, link in description. We appreciate you, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video.
Use code HIVEMIND.
Other than that, like the video, subscribe, all that stuff I said at the beginning, and Diggy Boy, please leave these wonderful people with some advice to
Man, be patient with yourself. You never know when it's gonna be your time to pop.
All right, this has been HIVEMIND TV. Love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you over on HIVEMIND Unlimited for the other episode of Samples.
Damn, player! Who let you have all that cash in here? Don't vote for white people. You want it, you got it.